Hey, Brad Fantle here with our ADHD coaching tip this week. And I just started my personal transformation training class, and we only had 2 lessons so far, but there's just some amazing things that we've been learning in this short time, and it's just really exciting because there's going to be so many people that we can help. Now, first of all, real quick, I want to make sure that people also understand that ADHD coaching is not for kids only. It's for anyone from children all the way up to adults, because a lot of adults suffer from the same thing, and there's a huge negative stigmatism that ADHD is just the child who won't stay still and won't focus and runs around and is hyper, and it's far from that. They actually say that 80% of people aren't even diagnosed, and a lot of people have some small form of it. It's maybe not a big deterrent. So kind of keep that in mind. It's almost like the undiscovered disorder, so to speak, that people don't know as much about it as you'd think, and it's kind of stigmatized that it's only, this particular person or this type of group, and it's really not. So just something to keep in mind. So I want to go kind of quick because I don't want this video to be real long. So one thing our founder and the person that's teaching our personal transformation class said, and I love it, is the ADHD pill is not the skill. And what I mean by that is just because somebody is taking medication who has been diagnosed with ADHD does not mean that magically suddenly they're going to be this amazing focused person. They're going to be calm. They're suddenly going to listen to everything that the teacher or anyone says, and that they're just going to work through their skills and just it's like the magic. What it does is it just makes the playing field level, where now they're kind of on the same level as the average person, but their brain is wired very different. So there's going to be a lot of things that you have to change to help them be more successful. And it's not because we don't even like to use the word disorder, but it's a different way of their brain being wired. And it's just like everybody, some people learn better with auditory, some people learn better kinesthetically, some people learn better visually, and so everyone's a little bit different. And so it's kind of finding that. So that's a lot what coaching is. So the big tip for today is I've actually taught this wrong myself based on books I read, but if you read several books, a lot of the success books are just being more effective in business or anything like that. A lot of these things they say is work on your hardest things first and then your easiest things second, because if you're going to use up your mental energy on the easy things, by the time you get to the hard thing, the more challenging thing, what's going to happen is you're already not running at 100%. It's going to be really hard. Or Brian Tracy says, eat your frog first, which your biggest, most challenging or biggest thing you need to do. However, that's not accurate for the ADHD wired brain, and so if I've told anyone the opposite, then I apologize, because it's something I learned myself. But the ADHD wired brain, it needs to work on things that are interesting to it and things that are fun and exciting, so that way you get the momentum going and you get things going in the direction you want, not working on things that are the hardest or the most mundane, because that's going to actually do the opposite and make it even harder for people whose brain is wired this way to focus or even be interested. So you got to build momentum, and they call it working on the who, not the what. And that's why working out a lot of times in the morning or doing something fun or exercising is so important for people whose brain is wired this way. So it gets them momentum and into that learning or interested pattern, so that way things that get thrown at them, they're able just to carry that momentum into things that they need to do or might be more challenging. But if you do it the opposite and work on the things you have to do or things that are less interesting, basically what's going to happen as the day goes on is you're just going to go in a downward spiral, and it's going to be harder and harder to get anything done. And I've already changed that with myself today and seen a huge difference. So it's amazing what a quick difference it can make. So that's the tip for the day. I got several more, but obviously I can't give them all in one video, and I want to keep these short. So hope that helps you or somebody and look forward to giving you the next tip probably next week. Probably won't do one tomorrow. But again, if you have any questions, feedback, please private message me or message me, and then also feel free to share this to as many people as you know, because the things we're learning are going to be incredible and amazing help for people who have brains wired this way. So really look forward to helping a lot of people. So anyway, have a great day, share, learn, and look forward to next video for next week.